Okay. Now I'm gonna present how my Emacs org agenda system works. So I'm gonna start up Emacs. And this is a fresh install, so there's nothing here right now. I'm gonna make a tab because then I can see my key presses with keycast in the top right corner. I'm gonna start out simple with just capturing a node because it's my capture system and agenda system I'm gonna present. So, and this is not really connected to agenda. It will not be a to-do item, but it's also part of how I capture. So I'm gonna go OG, no, and then I'm gonna open my node file. So you can see I've made an early video try at making a video where it made a test node too. Yeah, so it makes this nice structure where my nodes come like this. Yeah, I like this. I'm gonna go back to my agenda, and here now I'm gonna make a real agenda entry. And let's say I have a plan where, because I kill all the plants that my mom gives me, so now I want to make my plants survive, and I do that by simply making an item that says water my plants. And that's it. I only capture, when I make an idea capture, I only capture the headline. Then later, if I go out of agenda and re-enter agenda, then it shows up with this top next item, that is water my plants. That is when I start to schedule stuff and organize things correctly. So this, for example, should maybe be a to-do item. So I changed it to to-do item, and if I refresh, you will see now there's if I go out here and enter agenda, it jumps down to the current date, and the to-do item comes down here in to-do items that has no timestamp yet. So I can go to that item and see it's still in my inbox, and my inbox is kind of my communication with the outer world. It's my agenda. I don't write to my agenda. If I synchronize something, it's through this inbox file. I don't want to overwrite my agenda file and so on, because of then I'll just delete it somehow. So let's say I want this to be let's say this is a task. So I refile it, and now it's a task. The category out here has changed to task, and if I see my agenda file, then it's in here. You can also see, whoops, okay, that should be down here. Yeah, you can also see how my logbook organizes the information, the metadata about what I've done with it. I round the times to, I don't use, I use 15 minutes increments, so it's often the same. I don't want like on a minute precise, I just precise timestamps. I just do the closest 15 minutes. So since the time up here is 11:29, it will round it off to 11:30. And it has done this with all these 3 items because I've been closer to 11:30 than 11:15 on all of them. But it will show if I change the state again to hold, then it will make a new entry here where it says that I changed it to hold. I'm not gonna have that right now. Let's say I want to schedule this. Let's say I want to do it tomorrow. So I do it tomorrow. I can do this from here. Let's say at 12 o'clock. And now I have a schedule. And if you see here, it is this word that's standard for org. But when I show it, it just shows the square. In my agenda, it will also just show a square for schedule. And this tomorrow at 12 o'clock, it's a plan that I water my plants. I could schedule it from here too. Let's say I want to do it today at 12 o'clock. So reschedule. It's and if I refresh my agenda, it will be today. This is how I capture my tasks and refile them. And there's one thing more. Maybe I want to have it a tag on it, and that's these tags is what I use. So now we have a tag out here on when I want to water my plants. Let's make say we have a project. Let's say I have a car project. I want to fix my car. That I do with I make a new category, and that's here, fix my car, and that's a car project. So I have this. If we see here, there's a to-do item down here that doesn't have a timestamp, so it comes down here, and it's fix my car. Let's say I have like my first task that is part of fixing my car could be let's say now I have this new inbox item that I made, and if I refile it, then you can see I could put it inside this new project that's called car, and if I and you see the category change to car. If I refresh, it's still a next item, but if I make it a to-do item and refresh, then it comes down here as a to-do item, and you see the cookie on fix my car updated. I have 0 items done out of one task as a subtask to this fix my car. But let's say I schedule this, let's say tomorrow at 11. And if I refresh, then I have this car project with a to-do item at 11 tomorrow, and it's scheduled there. And I see that I have this overview of task. It could also be that I hadn't decided yet when I wanted this, and then it would remind me I still have an unscheduled to-do item, and it will be down here in this list of to-do items. Let's see, let's say now I have I need my brother to provide a vacuum cleaner for fixing for vacuum cleaning my car. So I would call him and talk about that, and then he says I'm gonna get to you with the vacuum cleaner a bit later. I don't know when. I can't schedule that, so I would put my clean the interior of my car, I would put that on hold, and will I don't know what then. I don't know how that's the loan. Let's see this. Vacuum cleaner. Maybe it's one word. Vacuum. Oh, that's vacuum cleaner. Yeah, okay. Vacuum should be a word, but okay. I don't know. I'll get that, and now it shows as done here, or done state with hold. Hold is no, it's an inactive state where I'm waiting for my brother to come with this vacuum cleaner, and that will also show down here because it's on hold. And now this has updated to be done because it's in an active state. Let's look at it, and you can see it closed at that time, and it was scheduled to that time, and so on. And you see all these there's a log here of all the stuff in a nice fashion where it's readable. And if I, let's say, I put a note here on it, it says yeah, then it makes a note, and it makes it in the same style, and the times are nicely aligned. I've done that in my init file, so let's go. Well, I should actually have opened this a while ago. Here. I started out with using this little capture. Then I captured an idea. I have a way to capture events and tasks directly. I almost never use them. I just capture an idea and refile them later. And then I have this category capture, where I capture new project, or I make another new category. I could make I have a category that's named For example, I have this category in my normal agenda files. This is kind of a fresh install, so they don't show as I haven't developed my agenda files as much as I have in my real setup. This is just the setup that is made by default by my init file. Then down here you can see how the agenda made a next item, or the next item popped up on top of the agenda. Then we have the agenda itself and to do and hold items. And down here we see how I made these pictograms rather than having these long words. And down here I make the same things for org files and how that works. Let's see let me go to this plan. I have this thing. I usually have it in my agenda here. Let's say this water my plants is something I want to do, let's say every third day. So when I complete this task, it will make a new scheduled time I do it. So let's see there. Let's see, this is done. And if we refresh, it's gonna disappear from here. But it's actually scheduled to other times now. This is one way you could do it. I like to do it as habits, so I do a bit of a window where I can do the task. So I want to put this down in, let's say here. it's an item 0 there, and I want to have this as a habit. Then I have to go over properties, style, and say habit. Now I've made this a habit. I need to change this a bit, so it's like, I'd say I would make it every 2 days, but not I would do it every 2 days, but not more often than no. I would not do it more often than every 2 days, but at least every 4th day. I'm not sure I've totally perfectly configured this. Let's say today at 12. Yeah. Let me see if this works. Now I've tried to make water my plants into a habit. And there we have it. It's now a habit, and you can see it turned up. I haven't done it yet, but today it turns up, and there's like 2 days more to do it. And then the last day is like orange to create a warning. Now it's last day. I have a 2-day window to make this. Let's just say, let's say this is done. Now it will disappear. But in 2 days, this habit will pop up again. And if you it will pop up again, and that in the properties it makes this last repeat inactive timestamp. And let's say that was something I did 3 days ago. And the next time I should do it is the next time I should start it is yesterday. Let's see what this does. Now it's up here, and you can see, I can't, I'm not sure. It works when you, but as you see, yesterday the green period started, and it's 2 days, and then there's a overdue thing. Let's try to, now it works. So this will pop up. It's a habit, and it will pop up, and I will have a window where I can do it, and it's green, and it will create a number of stars here, and I will see how good I've been at maintaining my habit, and when I did it. Yeah. I don't know if, I think that's mostly what I wanted to say about my agenda system. It will, of course, get more and more items here, and you will, this should not be a to-do. It will get more and more items, and sometimes you will get a long list down here of things, and that just means it's time to schedule stuff. So you put it in your agenda. And I really like the fact that I kind of I make this inbox item kind of annoying, because usually it jumps down to today's date and I can work from there. But if I have an inbox next item, then when I open my agenda, it will start on that inbox next item, and I have to fix that, and I'm kind of forced into fixing that because it's a next item. And then when I've scheduled it, it becomes a to-do item or maybe something else. But this is how my workflow works with agenda. And if I make this to-do item, I'll refresh and go out of agenda and say, then it jumps down to here where today's date, and I show the whole week because I kind of work in weeks. And if I want to like search on stuff, I can append different things down here by pressing A, and if I take 2 A's, then I get the whole month, and so on. That's my agenda system. Thank you.